Go say to them, get you into your
Y'all go to the house, go back home. This is God talking. The people had said one thing with their mouth. They were honoring Moses. We've heard God. We've seen his glory. But we're going to let you be the one to go to God and then bring it to us. We're going to submit ourselves to you. We're going to listen to what you're saying. Because we understand this is what God wanted it. And then God said, this is the way I wanted it in the first place. But he said, when they said that, he said, they didn't mean it. He said, I wish that their heart was the same as their mouth was speaking. He said, tell them to go to their tents. Tell them to go home. They were at the mountain, at the foot of God, listening to God speak. God said, tell them to go home. He's too quiet in there. Read what he says.
But as for thee, stand thou here by
What I want you to do, Moses, here's the protocol. You stand by me. Stand right here. And what? Read it.
And I will speak unto thee.
I will speak to you. Come on.
And the statutes.
All of the rules. Come on.
Which thou shalt teach them.
Mm-hmm.
That they may do them in the land which I give them to possess it.
Mm-hmm.
Ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your God hath commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess.
God spoke that to Moses. He said, Moses, if you want to live, watch what it says. You shall walk in my way, all the ways which the Lord has commanded you. I'll send the people home. Whatever I tell you, you tell them. That's the only job that the men and women of God have, is to tell people what God says. And he says, that you may live, Moses, and that it may be well with you, and that you may prolong your days in the land. Every time I make a move, I use a biblical precept. I can tell you right now, if somebody comes to you, is it wrong to do such and such? I can show you about where it's wrong to do anything. And the way that you answer, because the Bible says, anything that's not right, that's what the Bible says. Because all unrighteousness, anything that's not right is a sin. So if it's not right, it's a sin. Show me in the Bible where it's wrong to smoke dope. You show me in the law, man's law, where they want to arrest you for smoking the dope. You know it's wrong. Why do you want to tempt God and ask God, show me where it's wrong? Whom you choose to honor. They chose in words to honor Moses, for Moses to come. Every time Moses came to them, the Bible said they murmured. Didn't like nothing Moses was telling them. And they the very ones that we're going to listen to you. God said, I wish that their heart was matching up with their mouth, because their mouth is not matching up with their heart. In Psalms, you can write this down, Psalm 112. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord. His seed, his descendants, his children, they shall be mighty on the earth. The upright that arise, it says that light, upon the upright there arises light even in the darkness. It says a good man showeth favor and lendeth. 7 says, and he shall not be afraid of evil tidings. It says that his heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. When you choose to honor God, you're going to be successful. When you choose to honor men and go along with what men say and what men do, and you're following man and not following God, you're dishonoring God. There's a train wreck waiting on you. Every Christian should want to experience the benefits of being a child of God. Amen. And the only way you can do that, you have to honor the way God's statutes and commandments, his rules, his order. You can't go around God's rules and orders. If you go around God's rules and orders, you're heading for a train wreck. There are spiritual laws just like natural laws. And if you want to be successful, you're going to have to follow them. Let me tell you something about this. You cannot hide the fact that you are dishonoring somebody. You can't hide it. You can't camouflage honoring. You can see through it. I've had people give wonderful gifts. I've seen it in churches. Give that pastor wonderful gifts. But didn't mean it. It was up front to show one thing. They tried to hide it behind a gift. You can't camouflage honor. Camouflage. You can't hide dishonor. Just look at the facial expression. You can't hide it. They have people that have studied it. Sometimes when people hear your name, face change. Flashback when you see something or you're going through something you went through with somebody else. When God put Adam and Eve in the garden, again, that tree of knowledge, that was an opportunity tree. That's what it was. Good and evil, that's an opportunity tree. It was an opportunity to show if you want to honor what God said or not. And they dishonored it. What happened? All of mankind failed. That's why we are in a fallen state, whom they chose to dishonor. Whom you choose to honor will decide if you're successful. Let me just give you a few little things here. Who have you chosen to honor? Think about it for 1 second. Who have you chosen to honor and show respect to? One single act of dishonor can put you at FCI for years and years. One act. One act of taking something from somebody that was somebody else's. I decide to dishonor. Thou shalt not steal. I decided I'm going to join in with my friends and bear false witness. Why would you do that? You are isolated from the incident. You had nothing to do with it. They can't charge you with it. You're not responsible for it. So why would you put yourself off into that? You just decided to dishonor yourself. Once you do something like that, you're no longer credible. I'd rather have credibility. Amen. Y'all not in here with me. Y'all stay with me. I'll give you just a few more minutes. I'm going to let you go. When we do not honor, when we dishonor, two things can happen. Long-term friendships can be destroyed. Long term. I'm going to stay there for a minute. I got some more to say about that. When we dishonor, we can destroy trust. Those are so important. Trusting somebody. We need to trust somebody. We can't go through this life without trusting somebody. We do not put confidence, 100% trust. But we can put enough confidence that it's called trust. You gotta have somebody on this planet you can trust.
That's right.
All right.
You are not on an island by yourself.
Amen.
The Bible said we are helpers one with another. We have to bear one another's burden. What we are going through in life, we need somebody standing with us.
That's right. That's right.
And when people pull off in different little groups and things, and you find out that that group is a dishonorable group, you better walk or give it a wide berth. Stay as far away from it as you can, because destruction is going to happen to those that dishonor. The Bible said don't receive an accusation unless that it is by 2 or 3 witnesses against an elder. That's a person in Christ. That's it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with experience. Or a person that's holding a position. He said, do not even receive an accusation unless it's 2 or 3 witnesses. God has statutes. He has rules. He said, don't rebuke rebuking the elders. Oh, I gotta stay right here. Lord, help me, Jesus. I'm gonna say it. I've never even told my children to shut up. I never have. Amen. I've told them, I do words like be quiet. You never told them to shut up. You got to be careful. Grown people should never tell another grown person to shut up. That's a disrespect. That's a dishonor. Ooh, help me, Holy Ghost. I'm almost through. Life is about honor. Skinheads have decided I'm going to honor Hitler. Lord help him. You see what happened to him? Do you not know what happened to him? But you're going to honor him? There are individuals who just decided, I'm going to follow Satan. Well, I guess you haven't read the book. I wish I had a Bible. Let me see your Bible. Because in this Bible, it tells what happened to him. And it does not like what happens. There are some that have decided that they're going to honor the dishonorable. One of the worst things you can do in the military is get a dishonorable discharge. Honor is the key to success. From this night forward, you need to choose who you're going to honor and choose who you're going to dishonor. Because it's going to be the key to your success in life. You're coming to choose the honor. I can tell you right now, I can look at your life right now and look at the circumstances going on, and I can tell you whether you've been honoring or dishonoring a principle of God. Don't think just because you're going through troubles and trials that you've dishonored something. God just might be seeing if he can trust you with some little trouble. Amen. Because if he can trust you, amen. Because if he can trust you to go through it, he said, I'll bring you out like pure gold. I think about Daniel being cast into a den of lions for only praying like he'd always done. I think about the Hebrew boys cast into a fiery furnace because they refused to bow. But God said, don't bow down to any images. Are we willing to pay the ultimate price for Christ and honor him and not man? You're going to have to hold your head up and know what God requires. The Bible says you need to know what God requires. And the Lord does require obedience. And I sent out a little word today. I said, if God kept us when we didn't have any money, I know God can keep us when our money gets low. Y'all not in here with me. When we didn't have strength, he was there. Now we got at least a little strength. When we were broke, he brought us through. That's right. Well, if he brought us through when we were broke, can he bring us through? We got a little something in our pocket. Come on, let's thank him tonight. Let's honor him tonight. He can take our too little anything and turn it into a whole bunch of things. Thank God for what you have. Not for, don't complain about what the